Okay, Rosa, I am doing your tutorial on how I make shorts. I have just a regular basic stretchy pair of shorts, and this is what I would use for my pattern. I would just take it like this. I'm just using a basic old t-shirt that doesn't matter anymore, and line it up with the folded edge and the folded edge together, and then I would cut out the shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be a little difficult because the elastic is in here. So I'm going to cut this out. I'm only using one hand, so I'm going to cut this out, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. Okay, after you have your pieces cut out, they should look something kind of like this. Basically, it's just a square with a little notch. Cut off the corner. From here, we are going to put it together. Okay, so basically, I just pinned the two sides together like that. Normally, I would just buzz down this with a serger, but if you don't have a serger, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a zigzag stitch. And I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do this with the camera because I don't really have any room. But I will get this started and show you how it looks. Okay, I'm about halfway through with this side as far as the zigzag stitch goes. Got a little, and it's just put together like this, and then press down, maybe a quarter of an inch or a little less. Sorry, my camera's not focusing. Anyway, when you do the zigzag stitch, if this is how you decide to do it, I don't know if you can see that, you want that side to be off of the fabric, if that makes sense. So this, when the needle is over here, you want it to be just right here, and then when it goes back over there, you want it to go on this side. So you want it to go back and forth so that this whole strip is enclosed in thread, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, so I have from the top to the bottom zigzag stitch to make sure you don't zigzag stitch the little cut out, and exact same thing on the other side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sew the crotch part. Okay, so now we have the crotch portion, middle portion, whatever you want to call it. We have that done. Once again, when you zigzag, make sure one stitch goes in the fabric and the other stitch comes just off the fabric, just barely, so that the entire fabric edge is enclosed in thread and keeps it from fraying. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hem the legs. You can do this a couple different ways. First, you're going to flip the shorts the right way. I'm not really used to using my sewing machine as much with this kind of stuff because I've had my serger for so long. And you will want to use a thread that matches your fabric if you don't want the thread to show. Don't start crying. I hate that face. Don't do that. I hate that face. Smile. Cheese! Oh, what a sad Evelyn.
Why are you not going to make a
I have you on video.
Me?
tears and everything. How terrible. Okay, you're fine. Okay, the two different ways that you can do this, I'm hoping that you'll be able to see since I'm trying to use two hands, is you can make a hem. Basically, you fold it over once and then fold it over again so that the edge is covered, and then sew all the way around that. Or you can sew a zigzag stitch. Honestly, I would prefer this way because it just makes it look a little cleaner. So I'm going to do the legs up real quick and then we will move on to the top elastic. Okay, so I got the hems done on the legs. And now we are going to move up to the top where we are going to put the elastic. Basically, we're going to do the same thing that we did down here. You get your elastic and just kind of measure to see how wide your elastic is, and you're going to want to make your casing a little wider than that. So, yeah, let me get this started and then I will show you what I mean. Okay, I'm making my, I don't know if this is focused or not, I'm making my hem this wide so that I can fit my elastic through. Oh, stupid camera. After I am finished. And I'm going to start sewing here. I'm going to go all the way around, but I'm not going to close it completely. I'm going to leave a little space where I can feed a safety pin through. Okay, so I've made my casing all the way around the top of the shorts. I started here, went all the way around and ended here, so there's a little slit right here so that I can take my safety pin and my elastic and feed it through. Now when you get your elastic, usually in general you need about half the length of whatever you're trying to make elasticy. So I need all the way around here, so that just the length of this is going to be half, and that should be about right unless you want to measure exactly. So I'm going to feed this through and show you what to do next. Okay, I'm going to do this last part kind of quick. The baby is starting to get fussy. Anyway, you feed the elastic all the way through, and when you have the two ends sticking out, make sure you don't pull it through and lose the elastic. And you're just going to put this under the sewing machine. There are several different ways that people are going to sew their elastic together. Honestly, it doesn't matter as long as it's not going to come undone. So go back and forth a couple times just to get it secured. And then even out the elastic all the way around the shorts. And if you want to sew that hole down where you put the elastic through, you can, but I don't. It's on the inside and it's so small it doesn't really do anything anyway. So that's it. That is your shorts. Very quick, very easy, and pretty simple. So thanks for watching.